Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is an honor to be presenter in this international journal seminar, second IC2SE 2021. I am Ainun Baiti as a first author from Informatic Engineering Education Study Program, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta. This paper title is Development of Learning Media to Introduce Traditional Musical Instrument Using Augmented Reality on Instagram. And this is what my research has been looking at, so let's get started. Along with the times, the concern for the preservation of Indonesian culture has become very minimal. Many people prefer to play modern musical instruments over traditional musical instruments. The lack of introduction and socialization of Indonesian culture is also one of the important factors why people are less interested in traditional musical instruments. This study aimed to develop learning media for the introduction of traditional musical instruments through Instagram. The method used in this research is research and development. The first stage is need analysis and literature study. The second stage is to design media using use case. The third stage is the implementation or creation of Instagram filter, learning media and testing of functionality and compatibility tests by media experts. The fourth stage is the software testing stage, which includes two stages of testing, namely verification and validation testing and knowing the quality and feasibility. The result of the analysis show that the Instagram filter learning media is feasible to use. However, this research still needs further research for the development of better media. According to Rahim Research 2016, concern for the preservation of national culture, especially traditional musical instruments, is very minimal. Many people prefer to play modern musical instruments rather than playing traditional musical instruments. The current generation view of traditional musical instrument is not cool, not good, old-fashioned, and outdated. The result of observations that have been made in junior high school show that students are still unfamiliar with traditional musical instruments. Lessons about Indonesian culture at school are limited to material that is considered unattractive to students and boring. Therefore, we need a learning media that can foster student interest in learning traditional musical instruments. In the world of education, augmented reality has been widely used as a learning media, and now the use of AR has also been supported by a social media platform, namely Instagram, which is located in its filter feature for at all 2018. Instagram is currently very popular, according to data obtained by Napoleon Cat in the January to May 2020 period. Instagram users in Indonesia alone reached 69.5 million users and are dominated by the productive age group. The use of the Instagram platform is considered an interactive and effective learning media. With this problem, the researchers want to create a learning media that can foster the interest of the younger generation toward traditional musical instruments. The pattern of utilization of learning media used in this study is the use of media outside the classroom situation. In this case, the media is not controlled directly by the educator, but can be used by the student themselves without interruption from the educator. Based on this background, researchers want to develop augmented reality on the Instagram application in the form of a filter feature, namely a traditional musical instrument recognition quiz filter that can be used to learn to recognize traditional musical instrument more interactively and fun. In the filter on Instagram itself, there are no quiz filters about traditional musical instruments. Therefore, through Instagram, children are expected to not only play and interact but also learn. The method used in this research is the research and development method. This study used the ADDEA Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, Evaluation Model. Barokati and Anas, 2018-13, argued that the ADDEA model, which stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, Evaluation, is a model that is used a guide in building effective, efficient, dynamic learning media and help the learning process itself. After the step of the ADDEA development model, analysis, design, development, implementation, evaluation, result in learning media in the form of a traditional musical instrument quiz filter, which was divided into three filters, namely the Escampo filter, percussion instrument quiz, the Secam filter, wind instrument quiz, Chicampe filter, string instrument quiz. Then a functionality test is carried out to measure the instrument filter function, whether the filter can run or not, using the Gottman scale calculation and producing a value of 100%, which means that all functions on the filter can function as expected. The second test, namely the compatibility test, was carried out by testing the media on various types of different mobile platforms. In this study, the media was tested on 8 different mobile devices and can run on all devices so as to produce a value of 100%. This traditional musical instrument quiz filter media can be used by anyone and at any time. To find out the insight from filter user can be seen from the Spark AR Hub. Researchers can see how often filters are opened and used to evaluate whether traditional musical instrument quiz filters are in high demand by users or not. Based on the research and discussion, it can be seen that the learning media for the introduction of traditional musical instruments can be developed with augmented reality technology on Instagram in the form of the traditional musical instrument quiz filter, with a series of software engineering process from design to implementation according to standard. By using research and development method with the ADDEA development model, the result of the Instagram filter relies on the introduction of traditional musical instruments result in AR learning media on Instagram that were feasible to use. However, there are several aspects that need to be further developed, such as the picture quality, sound, and quiz variety. That's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.